What is up, y'all? Welcome back to Calling All Parents podcast. This is episode number 2. We want to thank you guys for tuning in the last episode, and we want to thank all our viewers and our family and friends for watching the last
Mhm.
episode.
I'm excited. I'm so happy. I feel like episode 1 went so well.
Yeah,
More than we expected, for
yeah. I
sure.
think I think it went great.
Yeah. I didn't th- I think that you didn't think how well like the outcome was gonna be.
I think, well, I'm kind of a perfectionist,
Yeah, I know.
and if something's off, which there's a lot of things off,
But
but it's just in my own mind.
yeah, yeah.
Like, it's small things that like,
Hmm.
oh, this could be better. I need to fix this or this.
Yeah.
But then I was thinking for a while and I was like, you know what? Screw it.
Yeah.
Let's just go.
Let's go with the flow, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to do that more often.
I know. You do. You like overly obsessed over stuff.
I am so obsessed with
And,
freaking
and I'm
like
more like
audio.
I'm more like just put it out there. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna work. It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was. Even we got so many new subscribers and because obviously like our family and friends always support us and stuff and we appreciate that. But then just seeing like new people supporting us, I think
Hmm.
that's super cool too. And then the comments that we got were super.
Yeah. I think the feedback that we got from
Mm,
the last episode really gave me a different point of
I
view.
know.
Friends and
Yeah.
family were calling us and all that.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're just doing this to resonate with others. Like
Hmm.
we said in the last episode, we just want to resonate with people
Yeah.
and just share our opinions
Hmm.
and experiences and
Yeah, just
all
talk.
the other good stuff with the
Just
world,
chit chat.
you know?
It's kind of like us venting to each other too, huh? At the end of the day.
Yeah, even though I want to kill you right now, like, I'm just trying to act like I don't,
Oh my gosh. Well, I feel the
you
same
know?
way because
It's like, what time is it on Sunday? 9 p.m. on Sunday. I go to bed at 9:30.
I know. And tomorrow I have to be at work at 4 a.m. So
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Well, dang, you're gonna,
I'll be
yeah,
work.
that's torture.
Yeah. I feel like the more sleep I get, the more tired I wake up. But I get a few hours. I'll be okay.
So you'll probably knock out 10, 11, 12,
So
2, 3. So you'll be asleep for like 5 hours.
yeah, and I'll be fine.
You'll be all right?
I think so. I don't have a choice.
Oh,
Yeah. Those 4 a.m. shifts. Oh my God.
yeah, that's brutal.
I know. But yeah, we're happy with how everything's
Hmm.
coming along and we're just super excited to continue to make more episodes and you guys get to know us.
Hmm. I also want to share share something
Hmm.
with our viewers,
Yeah.
and it has to do in regards to the fires in LA. Um,
Hmm.
I mean, we dealt with like a lot of the issues, but nowhere near
I know.
what the people,
Yeah.
like the people that lost their homes and
Yeah. Yeah.
shoot, lost their whole livelihood.
Yeah.
It
It's
just
really
doesn't
sad.
compare, and it's really sad.
Yeah.
I mean, my heart is broken for those people. Our
Hmm.
hearts are broken for the people that lost their homes. Our friends, some of our friends lost
Yeah.
their homes, and it sucks. It's a tragedy.
Yeah. It's really sad because it's really close to us. Like I work in Pasadena and I was born in Pasadena. So it's literally like super close to home.
Hmm.
And yeah, number one too, like everything on social media is just extremely sad just to see everybody's story and stuff. But it's really good to see how everybody's coming along to help each other.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And I also
Like,
want to emphasize, no matter how rich a person is,
yeah.
no matter how wealthy or if the people were middle class, it
Hmm.
doesn't matter. It,
It's
they
a
both lost
ugly,
a home.
yeah.
They all lost homes,
It's a horrible,
and I
tragic.
just
Yeah.
don't like to hear that, oh, well, they're rich, they can buy another home. Well, that's not the point. The point is they still lost a home.
Yeah.
They still lost, photos and
Memories.
clothes, memories,
Yeah.
some people grew up in the house their whole life. It's passed
Hmm.
down from generations to generations,
Yeah.
and it sucks.
I know.
But
Yeah. Some
we gotta
people.
we gotta do like start this week off on a good note with this
Hmm.
episode.
Yeah,
you
like
know.
slowly getting away
Yeah.
from
Hmm.
the ugly.
Yeah.
So with that being said, 2025 is here.
Hmm.
And we like to set goals.
First time, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it is, huh?
Yeah. I mean, that was a pretty good idea that you set that up.
I know.
When every year starts,
Hmm.
we dip into this like new year, new me, New Year's resolution,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and sometimes we're consistent and sometimes we're not.
I'm not.
And I'll be honest, I'm not either. Like, sometimes and it's okay.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
okay, but we have to understand that we are making those mistakes. We
Yeah.
are we're not
Hmm.
we're not developing that habit that we intended to do so in the
Yeah.
beginning of the year.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So this year we kind of made it our overarching goal
Hmm.
to be consistent at what we do.
Yeah, especially me.
Yes, and
Are you
I
happy?
agree.
Are
I
you
mean, with me
happy
too.
with how last year went? Like you as a individual?
As an individual, yeah.
Yeah. You feel
I
like you
think,
accomplished? I feel like you did. Huh.
yeah, but I'm like really hard on myself, but it
Yeah.
takes a lot for me to say yeah. You know, yeah, I am extremely happy with myself. I think that I've done a lot,
Hmm.
and it's a lot mentally. It's a lot of figuring things out,
Hmm.
trying to develop a new like sleeping schedule and
Yeah.
pursuing whatever I'm doing behind this camera and all that other
Hmm.
stuff.
Hmm.
It's a never-ending journey of figuring
Yeah.
things out.
Yeah.
And like we said in the last episode, we failed at business a few times. We had a
Hmm.
bracelet brand, we had the lash brand, we had
Hmm.
what else? The clothing brand, and things didn't work out the way we wanted them to,
Yeah, yeah.
but there was also skills that we needed to develop
Oh, yeah.
that we
Like,
didn't have,
yeah.
and we were just expecting,
Yeah.
and it doesn't happen like that.
Hmm.
We have to learn from the ground up. And last year,
Yeah, you
I
def
implemented all those
yeah.
skills.
You
So,
came a long way. I feel like you should have like explain where you started and then you now, especially for like dads out there
mhm.
who kind of struggle.
Yeah, I think that will be for
Not,
another day.
huh? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Another
yeah,
episode?
yeah. Because I want to
Okay.
get to. I'm excited about these goals.
I
The
know.
the
Yeah.
2025 goals, and then if I talk about that, it's gonna be a whole story.
Okay, you're right,
So,
you're right. Okay.
like,
But let me just tell you guys, if somebody told me, hey, this is Rob freaking 6 years ago, the way you are now, I'd be like, no fucking way, I do not believe that shit. That is not that is not Rob.
6 years ago, what was I doing 6 years ago? I wasn't that bad, was I?
Yeah, you were pretty bad.
What was I doing? How old was I?
I just okay. This is another thing
Oh, I
we'll
was
get.
27.
Yeah, and this is another thing we'll get
Yeah.
into too. So, like we mentioned in the last episode, we got together super young and stuff. But there was a time where you really didn't see the bigger picture as having a family,
Hmm.
as in like doing family things, being closer as a family. I think you were at a stage where it was just kind of like you, and then also too like our relationship literally felt like a boyfriend and girlfriend relationship. It didn't feel like a couple where we were raising in family.
Yeah, you know what? I was a shithead, and I was really selfish.
Mhm.
I was always in like grind mode. Like I
Yeah,
was,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and I didn't make enough time for my family.
Hmm.
I mean, after reading all those books right there behind you, that's how I learned is by
Yeah,
reading
yeah.
and by learning from other people.
Hmm. I think after we had Rain too, for sure, it opened your eyes
Hmm.
a lot more. Yeah,
And
I'm
sometimes you
glad.
need that wake up call,
Hmm.
Like having a boy, it's like, yeah, that's my boy, that's my bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah,
we're gonna like mess shit up.
yeah,
We're gonna have a
yeah.
good ass time. Like this is gonna
Hmm.
be awesome. And then when Rain was born, then it's like, whoa, I need to slow down,
Yeah.
like push the brake. And then it was also like learning how to just attend to you as well.
Mhm. But there was another thing that I wanted to say. Shit, what something came to my mind.
Oh, that's all right. You don't have to say it.
No,
Yeah, let's go on to the
it's difficult.
2020.
Okay,
Oh,
so no,
shit.
so if any couple, if our past story sounds familiar, I just want to let you guys know like things could get better. Your significant other really has to be your best friend. There's time where we went where we did not know how to communicate, and not only that, I feel like a lot of people say communication is the key, and yes, communication is very important in a relationship. And not only that, like if you learn to communicate, your kids will always also see how important it is to communicate, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like our communication now is pretty good, pretty solid, but before, like, we did
Mm-hmm.
not know how to communicate at all. So let's get into the goals now.
Okay.
The 2025 goals.
My goal for Raiden this year is to teach him how to be more determined. If you don't put in the work, then the outcome is going to be minimal.
Yeah, yeah.
You have to put in the work in order to, reap the benefits.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a thing that he's kind of dealing with right now is he knows he's good.
He's
We
like
all know
this.
he's good, like specifically baseball. We know he's good at baseball and like I mean at least we see him as that.
Yeah, but he doesn't quite see it.
He
He sees it as in like
no, I think
I'm
he
good.
yeah,
I don't need to put in more work.
but I think he does see it, but he just yeah, he doesn't want to put in the work. He
Hmm.
sees that he's good, but he's lazy.
Yes, guys.
And that's what we have to
Yeah.
break out of him. We have to
Hmm.
break that. Oh, I don't need to do that because I'm already good. But
Yeah.
what happens when you keep saying that and you get, you go to high school and then, you move up, you
Hmm.
keep going up, and what happens if you keep that in your mindset? That everybody's just
Yeah.
gonna go
Yeah.
past you. Everybody's just gonna beat you. Then you're gonna be like, oh wow, dang, I suck. But you really don't suck. You just didn't put in the effort.
Hmm.
You gotta have that willpower to
Yeah. I
to
feel like he
go.
takes after me and like my ways and stuff.
Like how?
Just as in putting in like bare minimal on things.
But you
And
don't really do that now.
no, yeah. I don't know. I see a lot of me in him.
Yeah.
Hmm. And it's
Well, get your ass up, girl.
start working out so you can see.
Yeah. Shoot. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. You're waking up like 20 minutes before you go to work. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so my turn. So my goal for 2025 for Rated is I think just be more affectionate with him. I feel like
Maybe a little separated.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of a little separated.
yeah. And let me explain why. So my whole pregnancy, I was super, super attached to Raiden. Obviously, like when he was a baby and everything, we were like this. Even, when you and I broke up, like he was my little road dog. Like that's all I cared
Mm.
about and, catered to and everything. And then when I was pregnant with Rain, I was really, really, really attached to him. And like, I guess unfortunately, I after I had Rain, I got my postpartum against Raiden. And at that time, I just pushed him away, like completely. Postpartum is like a thing. It can become like the most randomest way.
Yeah.
You can either, some women get postpartum, like they're depressed, they can't even get out of bed. Some women get it as in like they want to hurt. It just
What is it? A,
depends.
a hormonal imbalance or something?
Yeah. Hmm.
Mm. I'm gonna look that up now.
Yeah. And
That's what
yeah.
I'm gonna do for work tomorrow all day.
Look up a woman postpartum.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you the answers tomorrow.
So yeah, at that time, I pushed him away. Every little thing that he kind of did bothered me for
Mm.
no reason. Absolutely, like no reason.
But you guys have like a go over there, baby.
We're
We're
almost
almost
done,
done,
baby.
baby. Okay? Give us 10 minutes, okay, baby? Hurry, so we.
Whoa, what happened to your hair?
In the bed.
Go tell
Can I
brother to
have a
brush his
kiss?
teeth, okay?
Okay.
Wait. Tell brother to brush his teeth, alright?
I
What happened to your hair, girl?
wanna-
Oh my gosh.
It's on the bed. What
Oh
is
my
that?
gosh.
What is that
A
on
It's
the
her microphone.
Okay, go, baby.
You
Right?
and brother go brush your teeth, alright?
Yes. So at the time, I feel like when he needed the most affection, I didn't give him any of it.
But you guys have a good relationship.
We do.
Like right now, I mean, the
I think
last.
it's, yeah, like I said, just be more affectionate. Like hugging him and kissing him.
Mhm.
And I,
Yeah,
yeah, he's getting older. So I feel like it does get a little bit more awkward or weird, no?
it's only awkward when you think it's awkward.
Yeah. But then
I
maybe who
mean,
knows?
yeah, you don't like kiss him ever, like all over the lips and all that, like he's a baby, but
Yeah,
it's the same as, I mean, he's your kid.
I know.
You give him a kiss on the cheek or on the head. I
Yeah,
give him a kiss on the head sometimes,
I know.
and I whoop his ass sometimes too. I'm just kidding.
Yes, I think just be more affectionate with him. Like, we have a good relationship. We bond really good. We talk very well. You know,
Yeah, you
I
guys.
take him everywhere. We do everything together majority of the time.
Hmm.
But I know he knows that. And I've told him before, there's times where I broke down. I told him, like, sometimes I act like this because I grew up like this.
Hmm.
Or, I don't know how to be affectionate. Like, when I was little, I never got affection. Yeah, my mom did, I think. I don't know.
But that's where you have to come in and be like, you know what? I'm changing. Whatever happened to me back then,
Yeah.
let me change that.
Yeah. And I
And
did a lot.
yeah, you did.
Yeah. I
You did.
come from a really sad, childhood.
Hmm.
And I changed so many things.
Yeah, you still
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
It's still like a never-ending
Mm-hmm.
like journey. So
Yeah.
I do think you're doing a good job though.
Yeah.
Like,
I want to be better though.
yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah.
That's the goal of this podcast.
And just to let you guys know, um, I took that extra step and, and I talked to Raiden, I'm like, hey, like, how about we go to therapy together
Hmm.
to squash the beef? Just kidding.
Where's the beef?
I'm just kidding.
There's not even any
I
beef.
know, I'm just kidding.
I think no,
And
but
he
that,
wants to. He wanted
yeah.
to. Because I think he feels the same way. And let me tell you guys, listen up right here, everybody, okay? So that time where I pushed him away, he started looking for that love in his little girlfriends. I know it's not a serious thing, but at first I was like, why does he want a girlfriend? Like, why? And I feel like it has to be a big reason.
Yeah, he wanted to find love where love was missing.
Hmm.
And that's where he found it.
Yeah.
Was from, I mean, which ain't really real love,
Yeah.
It's just that affection that he
Yeah.
always wanted,
Hmm.
that he was getting from another girl.
Hmm.
But you can always reverse that.
Yeah.
You
And we
know?
explained to him,
Yeah.
we explained everything to him. Like, the reason why you do this is because of this.
What solves the issues is speaking about it
Mhm.
and like reverse engineering
Yeah.
the whole process.
Yeah. So, you want to move on to right now?
Yeah. Well, my goal slash habit for Rain in 2025 is to help her experiment more with food. So she's a little vegetarian and
Yeah.
she loves fruit and which is good, which is great. Like
Hmm.
that's so weird, huh?
Yeah.
Like how does she end up liking so much fruit and vegetables?
Because when she was a baby, I would give her everything.
Oh,
Like,
really?
nothing but vegetables.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. With Raiden, we fed him pretty good too, huh? I never
Yeah.
gave him Gerber. I think I was just like really, really like
You made a lot of
against.
the blended food. Like you
Yeah.
blended food
Hmm.
and then we had those little baby cups and then you even had like little dates on
Oh
them
yeah, yeah.
where
Yeah, with Raiden,
the
yeah.
expiration dates and all that.
Yeah.
So he was eating really good.
Yeah. And I breastfed both the kids.
Hmm.
Raiden, I breastfed since it was 10 months. And then Rain, I breastfed for 2 years.
You
Jeez.
breastfed me for about
Your whole lifetime. You're still. Yeah. But when Rain was the baby, I started giving her food maybe like 5 months.
Mm.
As soon as she was able to sit up,
Yeah,
I
she was
would,
able to sit up fast too.
yeah. She's a chubby baby.
She was like able to sit up at 8 months,
Chunky,
huh?
chunky.
Wasn't she standing at 8 months?
Chunkers. Yeah. She crawled, she walked fast, she potty trained fast. But I think that's just girls.
But
Girls just
Raiden skipped crawling
crawling.
and he started walking. I remember
Yeah.
that. That was so awesome.
Yeah.
That was
He
so
never
awesome.
crawled.
All right. So yeah, the goal for Rain is to help her experiment with more meat.
Yeah, she doesn't
Like,
eat meat, you guys.
yes,
The only time she
like,
eats meat is when we have carne asada tacos or a cheeseburger.
yes.
That's the only time she gets.
Garnish the tacos and cheeseburgers.
Yeah. But if I make, steak, chicken, salmon, like, no,
Mm,
she will not. But
yes.
you give her a bowl of peas, freaking
Frozen
raw
peas?
lettuce, cucumbers, zucchini, like,
Yeah.
she's all in.
She loves the frozen peas, huh?
Yeah, literally. My manager today, we were down working frozen, and he was like, "Does anybody like peas?" I'm like, "Oh, my daughter is obsessed with peas. She would literally eat frozen peas." He's like, "Well, I think somebody likes them."
I want her to experiment with steak and she's eaten it before too. Like I'll cut it up
Yeah,
in
because he
little.
bribed her.
I don't care. She ate it. I cut it up in little pieces and she ate the whole thing and then she wanted more and I was like, all right, cool. Like I'll give you
Yeah,
some more. And then she ate like 2 servings of
she did. Yeah.
steak. It's weird that she doesn't gravitate to it. Like you would think that she's calling Chloe. You hear her yelling at the dog.
She's saying,
She
"Stop
says,
it,
"Stop it."
Chloe."
But yeah, it's
She's
so
like a little
weird.
lady, huh?
Yeah. I wonder if she told Raiden to brush his teeth.
I'm sure she did. Because when I say, "Go tell brother to go do something," she'd be like, "Raiden, Mom said to go, oh, blah, 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 now."
Yeah, but that's my goal for her is just to have her experiment and make it fun. I want to make it like make it more fun and less of a hassle for her
Yeah,
to eat something, not make her like, hey, and not bribe her any of that
yeah.
either. I want her to learn on her own and try to figure it out on her own. And if she doesn't like it, she doesn't like it. I mean, I'm not gonna make her, but I want her to try. I mean, it's good to have a good source of protein in your
Yeah.
diet.
So my goal for Rain for 2025 is I think just talking to her more like what is it called? Self affirmations. Like telling her like to tell herself, I'm beautiful. I'm strong. I'm the little things like that.
When you speak something like that into existence, it empowers that individual. And to teach her how to do that young,
Yeah.
that
And
is
we
strong.
always tell her like, "Oh, you're so beautiful. Like, you're so strong. You did a great job." And I want it to be like an everyday thing.
So our family goal is to travel and have more experiences with the family.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what it is, big trip, little trip. We just want to experience more things
Yeah.
as a family. It's really difficult for us to do things and the year flies. We're
I
working.
know.
You're working, I'm working, and Raiden has baseball almost every weekend.
Yeah.
And during the week, sometimes we just need to slow it down and soak up the moment. And we've been having a hard time doing that. We've been doing it together. Like we'll go to EDC and we'll go out here and there,
Yeah.
but we need to do it more with the kids.
Yeah.
It doesn't count like if we're going on a trip for baseball to Arizona or something. I don't think it counts.
Even if we do that, like even taking a couple extra days to stay
Yeah.
there, and just
Yes.
hang out with us, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I agree. We should do that more often.
Yeah. As a kid, that's all you think about. It's just your childhood and your memories.
Yeah.
And if your kids can say like, "Damn, I had a good childhood," you won. You won, bro.
Yeah. And I think it's awesome too to for them to remember that. Because I remember the little things that I did when I was younger. We really didn't do it often. So I'd remember going to Disneyland. I remember going to Big Bear, Kern River. Yeah, that's our 2025 goals. It's gonna be a good year.
Yeah.
And I
Same.
hope everyone set themselves some goals,
Yeah.
personal goals, family goals,
Yeah.
relationship goals, spiritual goals.
Do it,
know.
guys. If you haven't already, please do it.
hmm
Thank you guys for tuning in on episode 2. Watch the full video here on YouTube or listen to us on Spotify. Eventually, we're going to move on to Apple.
We'll probably get Apple going sooner than later.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
think
try to
so.
knock it in this week. I hope you all enjoyed this episode,
Yeah, I know.
and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Yeah. And again, sorry if it's all over the place. We're still learning this podcast stuff.